And he was in.
Yo, I've never heard someone called odor. Oh dear. Yo, bro. Yo, I slept. Yeah, I was sleeping on Richard Pryor. Pause. Because I have heard he's a wild man. But yeah, I was sleeping on Richard Pryor. Pause. No Diddy times infinity.
I went home to the motherland, and everybody should go home to Africa. Everybody, especially.
Welcome to Pegasus versus the World, where we take on challenges, comedy, trending topics, and some travel. City boy! City boy! All right, man, I've been on the good vibrations, man. I've checked out Richard Pryor stand-up for the first time for real. Right, I've heard of Richard Pryor, seen a bunch of clips. I think I started getting into like the comedy, like it's like Eddie Murphy, right? I think he had a big stand-up called Eddie Murphy Raw and maybe Eddie Murphy Delirious, and that's when he was just on fire. Now, I've seen clips of that too. I haven't seen full comedy specials because I think I was just way too young. My dad loved Eddie Murphy stuff, but they tried not to let us, you know how it gets in a club, fifth in the club. Anyways, Richard Pryor, we're going back to one of the icons, and I believe this is one of his iconic sets. I think this is a DVD or a movie. Richard Pryor on the Sunset Strip, I believe it is. So that's what we're checking out today. Anyways, if you guys are here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe. There's a link in the description to my other channels. Before we start, don't forget to go watch this on Richard Pryor's official YouTube. You can stream this, you can purchase it, rent it, all that good stuff. Support the original content the way it was supposed to be. Digest it, I guess you could say. My reaction isn't a substitute. I'm not redistributing this. Obvious. I'm going to pause, talk, break it down. And I know people, if they want to see the full thing, they're not coming here to just be like, yeah, because I'm going to be talking and pausing. And if you are one of those people like, bro, just vibe, just leave now. Just bounce, because that's illegal to just vibe. Like, just hit play and vibe and then be like, hey, guys, I'm out. Like, what the hell are we talking about? Like, that's insane. But anyways, that's this whole story for another day. Let's rock. We checking out Richard Pryor live on the Sunset Strip. This is Visiting Africa.
It's nice to have pride about your shit. I went home to the motherland, and everybody should go home to Africa. Everybody, especially black people. Really, man, there is so much to see there for the eye and the heart of the black people. Because white people, you'll go there and you get ideas, well, that's the way the black people in America should be, walking around with sticks. You'll get the wrong idea. But man, I went to the
He snapped. Yeah. I was in the middle of taking a sippy sip, and I almost had choked on that. He's wilding. This is like a Twitter, is it turning into a Twitter comment section right now?
I was going to find my roots, right? 700 million black people. Not one of them motherfuckers knew me. I looked in every phone book in Africa. I didn't find one goddamn Pryor. I saw one familiar name, J-Bo Walker. I called that up. They say he's in Arizona. But it's nothing like going and seeing nothing but black people. I mean, from the wino to the president. It's black people, and it's like fair. You know what I mean? You go someplace on liberated land. I said, these motherfuckers kicked ass and got their country. And I'm on the land, it's black people. I mean, black, original black. You understand, black? I mean, so many black people made me realize somebody in my family been lying to me. And it's nice, you land at the airport, you look out the window, see the black people, say, well, wow, people are the same. The people in Africa fuck over your luggage just like the people in New York. You know what's funny, man? To walk down the street and see white people looking for each other. They'd be surrounded them.
You know, what's funny is like I don't really know what I'm laughing at in the sense of I've never been to Africa, so I don't know what it's like. I never take someone else's experience to be 100%. Like I'm always one of those people like experience is the best teacher. So I'd like to go to Africa. I want to. I just don't even know where to go. You know, you hear horror stories about certain things, but then you hear like the wondrous, like I've heard like, you know, the wonders of Africa, right? But then I heard this one brother, I think he was on Joe Rogan. I think he did mission work out in the Congo, and he got like this crazy parasite that they couldn't figure out. Like he was like sick for real. He might still be sick to this day. So you hear pros and cons to everything, right? But my experience with going, I believe that's called a homogenous society, when everyone is like the same ethnicity or race or whatever. I don't know, whatever. I just hear terms and I kind of pick them up, but I thought that was homogenous, right? China, when I went to China, I am not a communist, but I am a Kung Fu fanatic, and I always wanted to go see the Great Wall of China. And there was a moment in time where there was a really, really cost-effective way to get there through Groupon. I think it was like $1,500 for 2 people, flights, hotels included. And I went to China with Don Wannabe. Yeah, it was freaking dope. I'm not going to lie, it was actually really dope. But, you know, it was just, it kind of just, my eyes kind of opened because I had been to Europe, Canada, and when I say Europe, almost all of Europe, right? Every country in Europe, all of America, every state multiple times in America. I've been to almost all of Canada. And other than, I guess, Latin America, but Latin America is somewhat mixed up. I mean, it's pretty much all Mexicans. I don't know, because I'm mixed. I'm part Mexican. I guess maybe I didn't. When I got to China and just saw Chinese people and just them speaking the language, and it's like the only place, I don't know, it was just like this. Like what he's saying, like that kind of realization, like, oh, like I'm from the melting pot. I've always just, oh, people are meant to be together, da-da-da, but that's just not how it has always been, right? And so I imagine going to Japan, Africa, China, you know, stuff like that, and where it looks different because I'm used to diversity. So now something like that seems diverse to me. Seeing something that's actually historically is probably pretty normal, right? A homogenous society, if I'm saying it correctly. Interesting.
And every black person I saw there seemed to remind me of someone from here, man. I'd walk down the street, I go, that motherfucker look like Joe Frazier. I say, God damn. Right, he'd be the president of the bank, right? I go, God damn. I wish Joe Frazier could see this motherfucker. Or someone here, like, is a wino. You see him over there, man, they be a diplomat. You go, Willie the wino. God damn. Get down with that.
That's crazy.
And it just was, I don't know, it was special to me, man, to go out. Like I went to the jungle, the real jungle. Not that shit Tarzan live in. Tarzan wouldn't last a week in Africa. Right.
I heard the jungles of Africa, but then again, I just heard this stuff. You know, I don't really know firsthand, but yeah, they deal with different, like it's so interesting. Also, the reason I like to travel is because you get to also see, you know, sometimes we boo-boo on America. People like, yo, we should be like this, that, and the other. But when you start traveling, you start to realize, like, you're like, oh, damn, we do have it pretty dope. Like, you know what I mean? I remember when I went to Panama, you can't even flush toilet paper. Like, where were we at? On our way to Panama. Colombia, maybe? You couldn't even flush freaking toilet paper down the toilet. You got to put it in little trash cans next to the toilet. It's crazy.
I just say, where's Tarzan? You mean the crazy white man? He in the trees with cheetah. So where's Jane? She horn in Nairobi.
Because when you go out in the bush, you see animals. I mean, animals that are free look different than that shit we see in the zoo. You know them animals you fuck over at the zoo? Because you see the lion at the zoo you be talking about. Right, you walk by, hey, lion, hey. I like the monkeys in the zoo because they throw their shit on me. You know, they be picking and shit, and they watch you, and them mother go. And then everybody laugh, go, oh, he's so cute. Oh, the monkey's cute. Why do people think bears are happy in the zoo? Like, look at the bear, he's so happy. Motherfuckers talking about, let me out.
Just give me a break. Can you get one of, if I could get a hand on one of you motherfuckers.
Oh, I'll tell you what, what's up?
I ain't had no pussy in the club. Yes! Send me a motherfucking panda.
Yo, he's tripping right now. I ain't had no pussy in years. Send me a panda. That's a wild take for a bear.
I'll tell you what, what's up?
I ain't had no pussy in the club. Yes! Send me a motherfucking panda. Bitch ain't even got a pussy yet either. Wonder why we ain't got no babies.
But in the jungle, if you see a rabbit, you get nervous. Because the rabbit be looking at you and I'm like,
Roll the window up there.
it's just a rabbit, fuck you.
Ain't no rabbit ever looked at me like that.
And you see a lion in the jungle, that's what they look like, lions. Motherfucker be in the bush somewhere.
Yeah, get your ass out the car.
Yo, his impersonation of a lion is crazy. This fool been watching hella National Geographic to get the whole... Bro, that's wild work. Yo, he's a wild one.
They look like lions. Motherfucker be in the bush somewhere.
That's crazy.
Yeah, get your ass out the car. And bring that camera with you. Because we're going to eat all that shit.
I saw 3 lions chase down like a Cape buffalo. That's the baddest motherfucker on 4 legs. Except for these bitches chasing it. And the lioness, they work around like in teams, give signals. You know they can't talk. And the buffalo saw one of them, right? And he tipped away from the rest of the herd. What was it? And them 2 others jumped on its ass.
And the other buffalo said, hey, motherfucker didn't warn us, fuck him.
And you know how the buzzards circle in the movies? These motherfuckers drove up in a truck.
Talking about what it is.
Yo, why do the buzzards gotta be black? Yo, he's like, what it is? That's crazy. We talking about the crows from Dumbo. This fool said the buzzards pulled up in a truck on some Montel Jordan. Yo, this is insane.
Circle in the movies, these motherfuckers drove up in a truck.
Talking about what it is.
Cheetah, man, is the weirdest thing to see go chase something because you don't see nothing but dust. I saw 2 cheetah, and it looked like they were talking about jumping on some gazelle. There you go. You want to go after that herd? Say, nah, man, they too close, shit. Why don't we give them another 100 yards? How's the wife and family, man? You know, it's gonna be tourist season soon. I got an arm last year. They're about far enough. You ready?
Bro, the way he's describing the jungle, and it sounds like a safari, and turning it into a comedy bit is actually really good. Like these little impersonations and shit, giving them like human characteristics so we can relate to, their animal nature in the sense of their animal attributes is wild. It's actually, no pun intended, but yeah, pun intended. It's wild. Yo, he's cooking. I don't know if he wrote all his own stuff, but this is really good writing. Like, who am I? I'm literally talking about probably an iconic performance, but I've never seen it, and it's just dope. It's dope to see something that's aged so well, right? Like, this is really good work. Anyways.
And the shit the gazelles and shit hear them motherfuckers. They be eating and hear them just start running. They don't even look. Run! And the motherfucker that can't hear is in trouble. What? Cheetah! Huh? Cheetah! What? Cheetah! What you say? It's your ass! I got you! I saw one of them gazelles, though, make a move on a cheetah. It was embarrassing. The cheetah got pissed off, too, because he's ready to get the gazelle, and the gazelle said, and that motherfucker fell.
He did the Heisman pose.
Gazelles, though, make a move on a cheetah. It was embarrassing. The cheetah got pissed off, too, because he's ready to get the gazelle, and the gazelle said, and that motherfucker fell 400 yards trying to stop and got up. I'm gonna get you, motherfucker. Make me look bad.
Hit him with the Heisman.
We picked up a hitchhiker one day. An African man got in the car and he had that odor. You know, I mean, this motherfucker had odor. And he was in
Yo, I've never heard someone called odor. Oh dear. Yo, bro. Yo, I slept. Yeah, I was sleeping on Richard Pryor. Pause. Because I have heard he's a wild man. But yeah, I was sleeping on Richard Pryor. Pause. No Diddy times infinity.
African man got in the car and he had that odor. You know, I mean, this motherfucker had odor. And he was in the car, you be driving, that odor was, motherfucker was whooping you all up in. And he'd lean over the point and walk away.
Oh my God. Whew.
And you be, you know, you say, God damn. I know my people, but goddamn. And I looked in the rear view mirror, and this motherfucker was going, oh shit. That motherfucking cologne and shit they got on. Stinking motherfuckers, boy. I don't know how I can take this shit. And he had his head out the window trying to get air. Just, you know, goddamn. He just ended up making us stop. Let me out this motherfucker. I'll walk. Fuck it. You motherfuckers stink. It's my ass.
This fool said, oh dear. I think the reason that was so funny to me is because it's relatable. One, I get this funky odor like after I work out and da-da-da-da. And my wife is just like, yo, like, yeah, hey, run that shower. But beyond that, it's like we've all had these, and I'm just going to say it, man, because people are about to get on some other shit. I ain't going to say who, but I've been in some taxi cabs throughout the country of America, and there's something going on, man. There's certain type of odors that you just, I don't know. I just don't, hey, man, they will singe your nose. That's what he's talking about. Let's just keep it a buck. He's like, he said it to, I know you my people, but damn, I know you my people, bro. I mean, I ain't never say nothing. You just deal with it. But tell me you ain't ever, even these, man, actually, let's talk about it. It ain't just taxi cab drivers. It's that hippie rolling around, that dude that's, you know, sometimes it'd be the dude at the gym who thinks, you know, oh, you know, deodorant has aluminum. I'm not wearing deodorant. Like he can't get an alternative source of it, eating raw hamburger and shit. And you're like, bro, you fucking stink, dog. Look. People get funky, right? That's just what it is. And, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. That was funny. Oh, dear. I got to use that. This fool said, oh, dear. Anyways, let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later, man. That was dope.
City boy, city boy.